the warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, a man who splits opinion, David Luiz. Is he a midfielder or a defender? I would say the former, because he has an impetuous streak that can't be trusted at the back, but full of Brazilian flair, and what a shot.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Sabri cuts it out. Now it's Sterling. Tries a through ball. Can he find a finish now? Well, you can just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Looks to dink one in. David Luiz positions himself well and cuts it out. Enrique. Down by a lack of accuracy. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Up to meet it! It's there!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Look, we know they're in control now, but they can't let their concentration drop, not one bit.
Villa. So what now? Villa is making a foray down the right. Villa with the ball through. Shelbred. Diego Capel. Capel! Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
Yeah, and that was all about the through ball. Great control, and the weight was perfect.
And it's Villa. Clerc. Diego Capel. Shelbred. Sabri tries to stroke it through. It's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Lovely bit of skill. You can just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Another piece of really good defending. Diego Capel. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Villa. Clerc. Enrique knocks it towards the front. Shelbred. Villa boots it upfield. Whistle's gone. That for offside? Yes, it is. Fine defending there. Plays it out to the wing. Diego Capel. Now the pass. Now it's Capel. Diego Capel. He's in! Lovely feet. It's a fabulous position. mistake!
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, I love watching games like this when both teams are giving everything they've got to try and win it. This is all the makings of a cracker.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. David Luiz. Sabri. Sterling. Sabri. Looks like a good ball through. Welbeck gets it back. Superb goal! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, he's got the result there, but you really have to question that defence, or lack of it.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Things going for the second half. Capel. Kurzawa. Has gone out. Kurzawa passes it through. Shelbred, he's got through. Shaw. Enrique. Sabri doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Kurzawa going full steam ahead down the left flank. Now it's Capel. Now it's Welbeck. Now it's Shelbred. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Played out to the wing. Sterling. Great leap! No, not the best of headers. Now it's Shelbred. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Shelbred, spoon forward. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Long and high towards the flank. Jarvis. Oh, it is over the line. Looks to slip it through. Sterling, crossed in. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Whipped it again. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Thrust towards the front line. Clear. Tries a through ball. Sabri. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Made certain that won't get through. Kurzawa. Oh, glorious footwork. Stones does well to read it and intercepts. Now it's Sterling. Defender's on the back foot. Oh, he's broken through. Sterling pushes it out wide. Jarvis tries to get some whip on it. Oh no, it's an own goal!
And to put the ball in your own net like that really could take the wind out of their sails.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Enrique. Sabri. Jarvis. And the flag has stayed down. Towering header! It's broken loose. Clearance and very necessary. Assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Oh, it looked like a training ground drill that almost worked a treat, only for that flag to go up. He just went a tad early.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Yes, and what a battle this has been. Neither is showing any sign of backing off. It's a tribute to wonderful attitude to put everything they've got into attempting to gain that vital edge.
Vachlik catches it safely. Clerc. Forward it goes. To the last 5 minutes. Done very well to intervene. And it's Sterling. Deftly done. Here it comes. Jarvis gets into a good position. You could just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Floats one over. Now here's the through ball. A chance! Oh, hang on. He's away! It's gone a long way up and away. Kurzawa. And he's there to cut it out. Jarvis. Doing well down the right, but he's left himself in need of support. Drives it in. Danger averted for now. And that's it. A very good game of football. No winner, but both sets of fans have got their money's worth. Fine entertainment, and it ends all square. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, some matches you just don't want to end, and that was one of them for me. You couldn't predict what was going to happen next. It was a great game.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Sterling drives it in. It's anyone's ball. Here comes the corner. Quality ball drilled in low.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static.
Superb goal!
Well, if that was their intention pre-match, let me tell you, it's worked out very nicely. I think for the skipper to chip in with a goal too is a bonus, but this game has already taken on a real attacking edge, and long may that continue.
Great corner, and he did the rest. Oh, look, really well taken goal. Jim, your thoughts?
Look, you can only exploit the space if the pass is good enough, and in that instance, it was instinctive and quick, and it did the damage.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus, and then bang, you're pegged back again.
The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Shelbred, out to the left it goes. Diego Capel looking for options. Enrique did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. A chance!
Well, I think it was a little difficult for him to pick exactly the right option there. There were so many in the box. I don't think we should be totally surprised that he actually went for the shot in the end.
Stones pumps it upfield. Pushes it out wide. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Can he deliver? Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Lovely feet. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. And out to safety. The defence can get it clear. Villa. Clerc. Coaxed out to the wing. David Luiz can hoist it clear. Clerc. Well back. Lovely bit of skill. Kurzawa. Clerc. Brings it forward. Dashing forward at pace. Plays it into the channel. Sterling. It's all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Tries a through ball. They've scored! And they get themselves in front!
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Long and high towards the flank. Sterling, and he's onside. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. And it's Sterling. Sterling plays it out to the flank, looks to thread it through. Sterling, oh, it's come off the upright. Clerc. With Villa. Now the pass. David Luiz demonstrates his quality. Clerc. With Villa. Kurzawa. Sabri. That's a foul, free kick's been given. Passes it through. The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Kurzawa. Diego Capel. Looks like a good ball through. Enrique plays it long. Sterling. Done very well to intervene. Diego Capel. Into a good position, but he may need to hold things up. That is going to be the final action of the first half. Underway again. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Looks to slip it through. Up to meet it! It's in! Two to the good! They have breathing space! And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a Neil, the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant. Well, I think that two-goal cushion they've just manufactured is a fair reflection of what we've seen up to now. It also adds to the psychological divide between the two teams. It could make a big difference.
Looks to slip it through. Drilled in low. Danger averted for now. It's Welbeck. Gets on the end of it. Nicely controlled. Hits one! It's come loose. They pick it up and they can have another go. It's a loose ball. Stones with a good steal. Well played. Villa. Tries a long pass towards the front. And he's been judged offside.
They've got to make a statement now to say to their opposition, we're not giving up without a scrap, to give themselves the belief that this is recoverable.
Chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, that may have caused the keeper some real problems had it stayed on target. Got lucky then.
So nearly came off for him.
I think what we're looking at here is just a very special talent. Someone who can decide the outcome of a match on his own.
And Villa. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Kurzawa positions himself well and cuts it out. Jarvis. Jarvis with the cross. They are rampant! And surely that settles it. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
And it's Welbeck, played out to the right, out to the flank. Now here's the through ball. Oh, here we go. Managed to get it away. Plenty waiting in the middle. Now it's Capel. Diego Capel decides to play it back. Sterling. Tries a through ball. He spotted the run and played him through. Can he find a finish now? Can he put it away? Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Diego Capel. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And they go once more. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Jarvis cuts it out. Diego Capel. That'll be a throw-in. Stones pumps it forwards. Sterling. Shelbred. David Luiz. Out wide to the right. Well positioned to make that interception. Looks like a good ball through. Gets up to head it! It's there! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. On the right now, what's on? Oh, glorious footwork! Sterling, now the pass. Here it comes, Jarvis. Pumps it into the area. What about it? However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Welbeck passes it through. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Hoists it high. Oh, he's in! Oh, taken with style! Lovely goal. Perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Sabri. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Out-muscled, out-manoeuvred, outwitted. They just couldn't find any way into the game, and they are comprehensively beaten. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Look, at the beginning of this game they were sloppy and they were found wanting, and I thought they were quite unprofessional when they conceded so early, and surely it should act as a wake-up call now for what lies ahead.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.